Good morning, folks. This is Naeem Aslam, Chief, live from London, and welcome to our daily update on our YouTube channel. As always, what I'll try to do is I'll try to filter out the noise and give you the fundamentals which are likely to move the markets. Now, a bit about myself. I come with a wealth of over 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and as an equity trader for Bank of America, currently providing services as a chief market analyst to EverTrade. A bit of a housekeeping, folks. Anything which we'll be discussing in this video cannot be perceived as an advice. Of course, if you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own financial advisors. So today we are going to cover a number of topics. First of all, we will talk about why markets are trading more or less flat. What is the reason behind that? And secondly, of course, we will discuss about commodities, what is going on with gold prices, because we remember we did do a technical analysis on gold prices not too long ago. And finally, I will touch on cryptos. Remember the technical analysis video that we did yesterday talking about XRP. And if you guys are completely tuned to our channel, earlier today, we've also discussed that Bitcoin technical analysis as well. So, of course, we will discuss all of that during this. And if you have any questions, guys, please feel free to comment and leave them over here, because while we are live, I will try to ask you I will try to answer as many questions as I can. So let's begin. Well, when I look at the European markets, I really don't see too much of a conviction among investors or traders, because markets are trading very much in a sideways direction. Why? Because they are picking up clues what happened on Wall Street. So what happened on Wall Street yesterday? All the three major stock indices, the Dow, the S&P, and the Nasdaq, closed pretty much in negative territory, but they are still hovering near their all-time high. And even today, when I look at the US futures, they are still trading very much near the all-time high. Now, of course, we had seen so much of a positive news in the last few days in relation to the US stock market. Now the concern among investors and traders is very much the same. Maybe the markets have gone too far and too fast. I mean, that does make sense if you look at the daily time frame for the S&P 500 index, or matter of fact for the Dow Jones, because both of them are trading quite far away from their 50, 100, and 200-day simple moving average. So those concerns, you cannot say that they are not genuine. Of course, there is a room for a retracement. There is a room for markets to move to the downside. When will that happen? No one knows. But yes, it is on the card. And of course, given the fact that the traders are getting a bit more concerned about the hike in taxes now, or let's just say just as an excuse, that could trigger some of that. Or next week, we are going to get the earnings. The earnings are coming back. And all of a sudden, everything can change with that dynamic. Because if we see that these banks or these companies, US corporates, are not too much optimistic about what is going to happen in the upcoming quarters, then we could see a retracement in the stock market for sure. But one important thing that I kind of wanted to mention to you guys is that I'm about to put a very important research, and that will come out on Friday. And what day is today? Wednesday. So you'll have to wait for 2 days. But I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek of that research. And that is about hedge funds and where they have positioned themselves. And a bit of a clue that we need to be cautious with respect to institutional money. Of course, not explaining anything more than that, because we will discuss everything in the coming on Friday, and the article will be published on Friday as well. So let's get back on track. So what is going on in the Forex market? Well, across the board, I'm seeing one particular message, and that message is the dollar index is picking up more stream, and this is what pushing the euro against the dollar to the downside, because euro is trading at 1.18 now, and sterling has also eased off from its previous level of 1.39, now currently just trading at 1.38. Now, of course, the dollar index strength also has a lot of meaning for the gold prices as well. Now, when we look at gold prices, they are trading at 1737. So this gives a lot of assurance to a lot of investors, because first of all, the price is trading above the 50, 100, and 200-day simple moving average on the 4-hour time frame. And secondly, the prices are also trading well above the psychological support of 1700. So all in all, what we really need in terms of a gold price is to break above the 50-day simple moving average on the daily time frame, because the moment that will happen, we are likely to see more momentum in gold prices coming and then moving to the upside. Now, finally, talking about the cryptos, of course, we are seeing still momentum to the upside. The overall momentum is to the upside. And guys, if you like the content, if you like what we are doing over here, please smash that like button, because it does really help us to get into Google's algorithm, and then the video can be really shown to several other traders like yourself. So feel free to smash that like button. Now, when we're talking about cryptos, earlier today I have done a video where we talked about a bearish pattern forming for a Bitcoin price, and it is also forming near a very important trend line. Now, which is that trend line? That is your upward trend line. What is the bearish pattern? That is head and shoulder pattern. How big the projection of that will be? Well, you'll have to go and then see it in the technical analysis video. All what I can say is we are talking about a 10,000 move to the downside. But don't be too pessimistic, because at the same time, we also have this symmetrical triangle forming as well, and that is a bullish pattern. The reason that I say it's a bullish pattern, because it is forming in an upward trend, and when they usually form in an upward trend, they do break to the upside as well. Now finally, a lot of momentum is still behind Ripple's XRP, because it did cross above the $1 price level, which we discussed yesterday in our technical analysis video. And I think if the momentum continues in this particular manner, it will be only a matter of a time before we will see Ripple's XRP price reaching all the way to 1.5. And if it clears the SEC case, guys, I'm not really shy to say it. I think Ripple's XRP can really touch $10 without any problem whatsoever in relation to that. All right, that's all for now, and I'll see you guys same place, same time tomorrow. Thank you, and stay safe.